Daniel Cormier has just dissected the possibility of Tom Aspinall finally stepping into the octagon against Jon Jones, and the entire MMA community is hanging on to his every word, eager to see if this long-discussed clash between rising dominance and legendary greatness could soon become reality.
Michael Bisping, before Tom Aspinall fought Sergey Pavlovich, he said all kind of crazy shit. He said he gonna beat Jon Jones. He moved like Muhammad Ali. I said, Mike, this has to be a gimmick. I said, please tell me. It's a gimmick. There's no way you believe this. He goes, Daniel, this fight is gonna last 2 minutes between him and Sergey. I said, bro, Sergey's knocked out 8 dudes in a row. Knocked out Derek Lewis in a minute. Tom goes and knocks him out. Gun to my head, I would have said Jon Jones will beat him right now. Guess what? Tom has never been pushed into those championship rounds. Once he gets to those championship rounds, even now, say Cyril Gane pushes him 25 minutes. If he beats Cyril Gane, but he learns to go 25 minutes where that first time you feel that, yo, Tom hasn't gotten off the stool for a 3rd round.
We saw that Francis Ngannou, Stipe.
Exactly. Francis, when he fought Stipe and he went to try to knock him out, by the middle of the fight, Francis looking like he saw a ghost. You needed to fight Tom now when he doesn't have that experience,
where he's
especially as Jon Jones.
People don't understand how effective
exhausting
that is when you come to thump.
You want to fight, but I'm just grabbing you.
Joe Rogan and the MMA world can't stop buzzing over Tom Aspinall's latest training footage. The speed, the power, the composure. It's got fans saying the UFC heavyweight division has never seen anything like this. With Cyril Gane waiting in October, one question echoes across the fight game. Are we witnessing the rise of the most dangerous heavyweight in UFC history?
Guy with sprints. Yeah. You want to talk about a guy who's fast? One of the fastest heavyweights. He might be the fate in the history of the sport. I don't think anybody moves like that guy does. He beat everybody else's ass too. All the other heavyweights, ragdoll dudes way bigger than him. He's just a freak, and he is again the next the next advancement of the evolution of the sport.
How so?
Well, because he can do everything. That guy's got elite jiu-jitsu. He's got elite takedowns. His striking is outstanding. I mean, he knocked out Sergey, who's the scariest striker in all of MMA, and he knocked him out in the 1st round. And the way he did it was just picture perfect. Like, I've seen a lot of heavyweight, even Francis, who's like the greatest, scariest power striker I've ever seen in the heavyweight division. No one's scarier than Francis. Francis does not move like Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall is significantly faster than every other heavyweight. That's a real problem. At a 250 plus pound frame, his movement's extraordinary, and that's something you have to deal with. Like, that is a crazy ability. Like, his ability to move, like the way he moves, is so much different than everybody else in the sport. He moves like a 175 pounder. He doesn't move like a 250 pound guy. Look how quickly he closes the distance, man. His hand speed and full range of skills. Incredible stand up, knocks guys out with one punch, black belt in jiu-jitsu, really good wrestler. His everything, and he's young.
So what's your prediction if it happens?
It's hard to bet against Jon.
Clips don't lie. Tom Aspinall is moving like a middleweight trapped in a heavyweight's frame. Explosive speed, pinpoint precision, and combinations that look almost unfair for the division. Add in seamless grappling transitions and razor-sharp timing, and you've got a fighter who looks less like a contender and more like the nightmare of the entire heavyweight roster.
It's not a conversation. Tom should be able to take him down if he chooses to. So if Cyril Gane isn't training in Dagestan for 2-3 months, years, days, weeks,
or Arkansas,
brother.
Yeah, he's just go down there with Brass.
Mitchell, get up there with Brass. If he's not just solely working on his grappling, then he's a fool. And by the way, Tom's probably got bigger power. Tom might just knock him out on his feet as well. And I'm not saying that Cyril can't be a force and Cyril can't compete and Cyril can't surprise us all, because he can. And Tom knows that. That's why he'll train accordingly. But the grappling is a big question mark.
Big question mark. And I think if we're talking about their styles too, I think the one thing that you can give Cyril, other than maybe his unorthodox movement, the way he switches stances quite a bit, he kicks more. He uses a bit more tools, whereas Tom can kick. He can do it all, no doubt about it. He can knee and all of that. But I think that primarily the hands are where...
Just an unfair comparison, right? When we talk about pressure versus pressure, everybody's under tremendous pressure. But I guess when you kind of look at it
from not just pressure, but potential legacy and career and what's on the line, I think it's hard to not go with Tom Aspinall because the heavyweight division is on the line. If Gane goes in and beats him, no disrespect to Gane, love the guy, the heavyweight division loses a lot of respect. Even if Tom goes out there and it's a close fight, or he gets dropped and then has to come back or something, like, the heavyweight division has so little respect right now, probably deservedly so, I think. You know, with Gane getting his third title shot in a couple years, like, Tom has to show that he is the heavyweight division. You know, he has to prove that to the world. Like, I am, you know, the heavyweight division's not just shit, but like, I'm so good that the heavyweight division is shit, right? This is kind of his thing that he has to go out there and prove to the world. And if he goes out there and loses to Gane, you know, the division already is not respected. That brings Tom down significantly, I think, right? And of course, you know, the potential Jon Jones fight, which is whatever, who knows, right? Like, how he beats Gane, assuming he does, may play a factor too. Like, if it turns out to be a close fight, again, John's going to be on his phone with Twitter open watching this fight, like, just waiting for Tom to fuck up and get dropped, get leg kicked and limping a little bit, or, you know what I mean? John can't wait for that.
Tom Aspinall looks unstoppable. His speed, power, and grappling at heavyweight are unlike anything we've seen. Joe Rogan calls him a once-in-a-generation talent, while Michael Bisping says he's the future. Now, against Cyril Gane, the division's smoothest striker, the question is simple. Can Gane's technique withstand Aspinall's pace and pressure, or will the new era of heavyweights begin?
Advantage, though, in that the grappling department, I believe that whenever he wants to, he'll be able to put Cyril on his back, and he may not have to, but I believe he can if he does have to, and I believe that'll be the difference if he gets out of the first round. I'll go with Aspinall.
I think to Aspinall.
I'm taking Aspinall for sure.
Should be Tom. It should be, but we'll see.
Oh, it's Tom. It's got to be Tom. Yeah, like I would always back it.
Aspinall.
I got Tom. Yeah, I got that. I just think the wrestling and the grappling and the speed of Tom Aspinall. He's a heavyweight, but he doesn't move like a natural heavyweight. Like, he has really good footwork, really fast. Obviously, he's strong and powerful. Yeah, I think Tom Aspinall right now. I just don't see any, you know, somebody might surprise me, but right now I just don't see anybody that would really be a good matchup for Tom Aspinall that would give him a challenge, you know, as of right now. I could be wrong, but that's just how I see it right now.
I got Aspinall.
Aspinall, for sure.
Tom Aspinall. I think he just got more ways to win, hits a lot harder, and it's, you know, I think Gane's advantage over everybody was the speed, you know, and I think Tom Aspinall is just as fast, if not faster, especially with the hands and the boxing and stuff, and he's got submission wins too. So I'm going with Tom Aspinall.
I think that's a really tough fight for Gane. Aspinall is just very, very well-rounded. You can kind of match him with that speed and athleticism that Gane usually enjoys over most heavyweights. And then Aspinall, I think, has a huge grappling edge there. So if that fight does come to fruition, I'm going to go with Aspinall.
Tom Aspinall isn't just another heavyweight. He's redefining the division. He blends sharp hands with smooth level changes, traps opponents on the feet, and adapts instantly. His speed, grappling, and fight IQ make him a nightmare matchup, and the lack of tape only adds to the mystery. Many believe Cyril Gane is stepping into the most dangerous fight of his career. If Aspinall wins in October, it could mark the beginning of a dominant reign and a new era for the UFC heavyweight division.